Hey everyone, Half Tilt with another video. In this video, we're going to discuss some of the components within Ashes of Creation that could potentially become an esport. So apply your deodorant and grab your gamer drinks as we prepare to get sweaty. Intrepid Studios is not focused on esports, but when asked, the creative director of Ashes, Stephen Sharif, had this to say, and I quote, "If we make the gameplay compelling, competitive, and fun, then naturally it will move in that direction. And then we will find the ability to support it afterwards." End quote. I feel this quote captures some of the important aspects of what makes a good esport on both the player and viewer side. The only thing I would add to that is the need for the audience to be able to follow what is going on in the gameplay. This definitely gives us the opportunity to have one or more components that could become an esport. So let's take a look at a few of those possibilities. First up, raids. We talked a bit about raids in our last video, and the competitive aspect of shooting for world's first. But outside of world firsts, the only point of competition in raiding would be speed clearing. This lack of repeatable or viewer engaging content, combined with the fact available dungeons and raids will vary from one server to the next, likely means we won't be seeing raids hitting the esports scene anytime soon. Let's move on. Next up, sieges. Now there are several types of sieges in Ashes of Creation. We've got caravans, node sieges, and castle sieges. While these sieges promise to be epic in both scale and impact to players and the world of Vera, only the castle sieges will be on any form of schedule. This would make it rather difficult to structure an esporting event to showcase these epic battles unless Intrepid were to create custom curated siege events for guilds or groups to sign up for and participate in. Your best bet to witness or partake in this content will be to use my referral code linked below to sign up for your Ashes account and participate in these huge battles for yourself. Or, for a different perspective, tune into your favorite Ashes Twitch stream or wait for the epic highlight reels and bloopers to hit YouTube. The next component I want to talk about is Tavern Games. This is where it starts to get interesting. We know there will be a variety of tavern games that can be played between players or possibly even with NPCs within the various taverns across Vera. While we don't know what exactly these mini games will be, we can speculate on a few things. Local trivia. Think of a music trivia style game often found in pubs. Questions are asked randomly. You find an answer on your sheet. Maybe you have it, maybe you don't. If you circle all the right answers in a line, you win. Or whatever shape, maybe a dwarf's face, I don't know. Darts. Some type of throwing game, maybe knives or daggers, whether it's at a board or around a person to silhouette them. Something along those lines is likely going to be seen in the game. Cards. Also very likely to be seen. Could be a very basic game like a 3-card Monty or some type of scammy type game like that. Or something far more complex, and what I am personally rooting for, an in-game original trading card game, or TCG. Think of something along the lines of what Gwent was to The Witcher 3. I can see this becoming a thing, as we know Ashes will be more than just an MMORPG, but a whole franchise. Steven has mentioned this before. A TCG only seems fitting and could absolutely become an esport if the system is well done. Just look at what Hearthstone has become. The last component I want to touch on is going to be arenas. Now, we covered a little bit about this a couple weeks ago in our arenas video, and no doubt, this is the component of Ashes that has the highest probability of becoming an esport. So what will make arenas and Ashes thrive in the esport scene? Well, first and foremost, it needs to be entertaining to watch. Part of this will be facilitated by a knowledgeable and entertaining commentary team. I would love to get in on that, by the way. Another will be the visuals, spectator mode, camera control, and the ability to see different angles or even player point of views. Finally, the gameplay needs to be exciting and competitive. This comes down to viable classes and team compositions, an appropriate time to kill. Matches shouldn't be going on for 45 minutes, an hour, but they also shouldn't be over in 2 minutes. Environment and mobility. You want to have not just necessarily visually engaging environments, but environments that provide a lot of strategy. Environments that emphasize the importance of teamwork and a variety of environments. For me, this is a recipe for success. Host the tournaments, and the competition will heat up as the battle for the best PvPer in all of Vera takes place. Now, MMORPG arenas are already in esports. Perhaps most notably is World of Warcraft's 3v3 tournaments. Just recently, we had NA vs EU for the Shadowlands Cup. These tournaments define the best in the world, are entertaining to watch, both for the fiercely competitive gameplay, hopefully they're wearing their deodorant, and for the player reactions, win or lose. So to summarize, yes, I think we will see Ashes of Creation hit the esports scene in at least one aspect with the arenas, but ultimately, we have a long time to wait still to see if that will be the case. Now I turn the question to you all. Do you think we will see Ashes in esports? And if so, what part or parts? What will ultimately make it successful there? And what will make it a total flop? Sound off in the comments below. And that's going to do it for this week's video. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel for more Ashes of Creation videos. See you in the next one.